My palms can still remember the roughness of sanded wood, the sting of varnish that never fades. 7 years ago, I poured my heart, my savings, and every spare breath into a place I believed would be my forever home. Last month, my family ripped it away from me, handed it to someone else like I was a stranger trespassing in my own life. I'm Ethan Ward, and this is how I lost the home I built, and how I took it back. I was 29 when it began. Barely scraping by as a freelance photographer in a quiet seaside town, surviving on instant ramen, endless coffee, and a stubborn need to prove I was worth more than the scraps my parents tossed my way. My parents, Caroline and Victor, owned a battered little beach house inherited from my great-uncle. It had a sagging deck, shattered windows, and a roof that wept every time it rained. They didn't gift it to me. They rented it, for half the going rate. "It's practically yours, Ethan," Mom had said, like she was bargaining over a used toaster. But the moment I stepped inside, I knew I could make it more than a roof over my head. The ocean was just 5 minutes away, the air salty and alive. I ripped up warped floors until my hands bled. Painted the walls soft cream, then changed them to a golden cedar when the cream felt too cold. I replaced the ancient heater, fixed the railings, installed shelves I built myself. Every dollar I earned from shoots, every late-night editing gig went into that house. It wasn't mine on paper, but it was mine in every heartbeat and blister. Caroline and Victor would visit sometimes, circling the porch like inspectors. "You're really improving the place," Dad would say, his tone like he was keeping score. Mom's eyes would gleam. "This will be worth a fortune someday." I thought she meant for me. I had an older brother, Daniel, their golden child. He got private school, new cars, and blank checks for his business ideas. I got hand-me-downs and advice to figure it out. 2 years ago, they came with a crisis. "We're in trouble," Dad said, not meeting my eyes. "We took a $45,000 loan against the beach house. If we can't pay it back, the bank takes it." Mom added, syrupy sweet, "You've made this place your own. Help us save it, and someday it's yours." $45,000. My entire savings. I believed them. I wired the money, kept paying rent, kept fixing and upgrading everything like I was securing my future. Then last month, Daniel texted. He was engaged to his girlfriend Claire, and they were throwing a celebration at her family's lakefront property. I was happy for him. I bought a crisp white shirt, drove out to join the party. Music played, the grill smoked, everyone laughed under the string lights. Then Dad climbed onto a bench, grinning. "We're so proud of Daniel and Claire," he announced. Mom stepped forward with an envelope, handing it to Daniel. Daniel opened it, eyes wide. "You didn't." "It's the deed to the beach house," Mom said, her voice full of pride. "For you two to start your future." Applause. Cheers. I stood frozen, my plastic cup cracking in my hand. My Uncle Frank shouted, "What about Ethan? He's been living there for years." Dad waved him off. "He's had his turn. He'll figure it out." I wanted to scream, to tell them about the floors, the heater, the $45,000 they swore made it mine. Instead, I stood silent. That night, Daniel texted me, "Vacate in 72 hours. 72 hours to erase 7 years of my life." I called my friend Mason. "Can I crash with you? I'm homeless." "Come to my cousin's place," he said. "He's overseas. No rent." But I wasn't leaving empty-handed. The next morning, I called in a crew. "Take it all," I told them. The heater, the sink, the cedar floors, the shelves, everything I bought. By evening, the house was stripped bare. I left the keys in an envelope on my parents' porch. Inside, a note, "It's yours, just like you wanted." The calls came in fast. "You vandalized our property." Mom screamed when I answered. "I took what's mine," I said, my voice like steel. I have receipts. Call the cops, I'll tell them about the $45,000 you conned me out of. Silence. Then she tried, maybe that was a gift for Daniel's wedding. I laughed, cold, sharp. You lied. You used me. I'm done. I wasn't finished. Years ago, I'd lent them my old pickup truck. They'd kept it like it was theirs. I called a tow company. Pick it up. I'm the owner. An hour later, the driver called. Got it. They yelled, but the title shut them up. I don't regret it. They stole my home, my trust, my roots. So I took back every piece I could. Now I'm rebuilding in a new place, with a new question. What do you become when the people who should protect you are the ones who break you? I'm still finding out, and I'm not turning back. Have you ever had to fight for what's yours? Share your story in the comments.